So here's what I'm working on. It is a blade from Mom and Dad's John Deere 318 that I've got on my 455. For those of you who know anything about this, you'll know that the frame size is different. I have this frame squeezer that I bought, and I can put the link in the video description, and it lets me hook a 300 series blade to a 400 series tractor. It's great. What I've got to work on right now is replace those couplers. Bad rusty, and I don't want to mess up my hydraulics to save a few dollars on some couplers. I have couplers. I have to get these hoses that will go all the way back there. So this is my project for this winter, so that if I get much snow, I can actually scrape. But if I don't get much snow, I've still got some plans for the blade come springtime. Got some dirt I need to move around, and I think this will be very beneficial. Like anything, I've got more than one project. Air compressor tank. My garage is a mess. Like always, I'm working on it. That one, I have to replace the head gasket. So I'll do some videos on replacing the head gasket on it. I mean, I've just got a lot of projects around here. I wish I could just do this full time. Then I wouldn't have as many open projects. Oh well. Anyway. For today, replace those couplers. Still have to source those hoses. The best ones I found was from Amazon. I may go with them, but they're 5 foot long. I bought some 3 foots from Tractor Supply, which are about a foot shy. So anyway, I'm going to sand that puppy down and replace these tonight. And that'll probably be about all I get done. Lovely new parts. Here's my 4 new hydraulic hookups. Then my hydraulic plugs and caps. That was a set. Down here I've got bushings for the front end and an oil filter because it's fall time and that's when I change the oil. So that's all. Well, the bushings won't go on tonight, or the oil filter. The stuff on the seat I plan on putting on this evening. I've moved my levers to reduce any hydraulic pressure, hopefully remove it all. It's been sitting for a day. I broke it loose, so it's not that loose, for those of you who might be wondering. Gotta love the underpads. Okay, I get the new one on with the cap. You notice John Deere's been really nice, and they put the label on there for the different colors, and that's really good because I didn't know what was what because there's no caps. So that saves me having to look it up. Okay, so this will not be done tonight. Male thread. Replacement part is female. That was the part number that the website said that I needed. It was apparently wrong. Okay, so the first step, well, second step, because the first step is you have to make sure all the grease is off. Then I've got my sanding pad because this is a lot of sanding. And I'm going to rough up the whole surface. I mean, y'all know how to paint, I'm sure. I'm going to rough up the surface, and I've got a couple different primers down here. This is the feet that were dug in the ground. Notice they're very rusty, so that'll be rusty metal primer. The rest of this, little spots of rust, but it doesn't need the rusty metal primer. So I'm going to go ahead and start sanding on this. Alright, I just finished sanding it and wiping it down with alcohol just to get all the residual off. Oh, that label was a pain. My goodness. So here's the primer I'm using. Never used this before. Figured I'd See how it works on this. And here is the first coat of primer. I'll probably do a second coat because it went on a little bit thin. I can only get down so far. Figure I'll flip it over. But I got this much done. Not bad. I rigged up a little shop light so I could work. It works as long as I don't open that garage door.